Well, peeps, I'm out here in the open air workshop. I got about 5,000 honeydew projects, and that's only a slight exaggeration. I actually probably have about 4,550. But anyway, I have a few of them. Behind me on the ground is a pile of chips, and that piece of OSB down there that ain't gonna count. We're gonna throw it on the burn pile. But that pile of bark there, I'm gonna put it into a hugel mound. We got some raking to do too. Pretty standard thing to do. Just it's Sunday. Tomorrow I go back to work. So I'm not trying to do anything real hard and difficult, but this is one of the things I gotta do is rake this up, put it in bed. There's a couple other things I need to do. Yeah, and I need to count the doors that for the greenhouse. So let me try to do something with that. Alright, so you can't really see a whole lot of detail here, but behind this door, which we want to make into the front door, I don't know if that's going to actually stand up there or not. Behind that door is this piece of glass right here, and this piece of glass right here, and these are pieces of a glass that will be used in the greenhouse. This is the first time I actually have seen a French door storm door. That's what these two doors are. This is a French door storm door system. And right behind it is a set of entrance doors that go with those storm doors. So those don't count in my count. Then I've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then we have these two bigger pieces right here. So we're going to end up using these to build the greenhouse with. She wants to put these French doors back up as entrance doors on one side of the greenhouse, and a set of storm doors up so that in the summertime, when it's hot, we can open up the big doors and have it screened in. That's the theory. I'm not exactly sure if that's going to actually work that way or not, but that is the theory. That is what we're planning to do. This garage has leaks in the roof, so this stuff has gotten wet, which this is aluminum frame stuff, so it's not really going to hurt it that bad. Those doors are not aluminum frame. They're still, look like a steel face. Yeah. They got a steel face wood core. But underneath this table is some smaller windows. I ain't gonna be able to move one, I don't think. Maybe. Yeah, there's some smaller windows there. But they need to be trimmed off, because they used to be wooden casement windows. And so they had weights in a groove for the weight. And then a slope for the shed the water. So anyway, this is what I'm going to have to measure. So I can bring in everything out to measure with. So I got to go find some stuff. Okay, so I've measured the doors. I was going to move all this debris right here and put it into a raised bed. But we got to discussing that, and we might not want to put the raised beds in the garden where they're currently at. So with that in mind, I'm going to wait on this. Like I said, that piece of OSB right there, I'm gonna throw it on the scrap pile. On the burn pile. But the rest of it could probably use Hoogle mounted. But I've got all this firewood and kindling to cut up, and that's what I'm gonna work on. Get all this out of the way. Get this picked up. Well, I've almost eliminated that pile there. Turned it into this pile here. Actually, two piles. That's kindling right here, and then that's firewood there. It's ugly firewood. It ain't the most pretty, but it's firewood. This is the last piece. This chop saw, yeah, poor thing. When it saw me coming, picking it up out of the store, it probably cried a tear. But yeah, this old redneck's making it work. Pretty good stuff. It's about 8 inches, I guess. And I think that can handle like 12 inches. I don't know. It's a compound. It goes out this way. It moves better when the stand doesn't move, but it moves the other way too. So yeah, I think it does about 12 inches. But anyway, I ain't gonna try to run 12-inch wood through it though. Let's cut up this last piece. Alright, so I've cut the last piece. The one piece that didn't get cut is this piece right here. But I did get a line in it. I just couldn't manipulate it around the saw. Between the saw, well, being that is awkward, and the table of the saw, my homemade table stand, wants to rock because the ground ain't perfectly level where it's sitting. Plus, it's not as strong as I was thinking it would be when I put it together. But it's been together for a year, so there we go. It's all crate lumber, so yeah. It's holding up all right, I guess. Anyway, let me put the saw up. Let me pick up this wood. I'm going to take a wedge and a sledgehammer and split that. It should split pretty easy. There ain't much left there. And I guess I'll put this up. Well, it's not a lot. The saw was put up. Stuffed a little more kindling in that box. And a little bit more over here in this box. A little bit of wood, not a whole lot. Got this here, all the wood picked up. Got it opened up a little more. Got 2 pieces of rebar there. Well, I need to get that moved before it gets run over and tore up. I'm thinking about just making a fence post out of it. But she's talking about wanting hoops. So I ain't done nothing with it yet. But there's that. I got a lot of other projects to do, but, it's a Sunday, so I've accomplished something, right? Peace, guys.